Welcome to Theta. Got another data buffer on the right. Turn on my flashlight there, but it doesn't really show anything. Yeah, look how many doors you have to get through. This place is very, like, tightly locked up, isn't it? The other places weren't as bad. You kind of just need to go into, like, a place to drain and then just head into the facility. This place is, like, giant. I think when we saw on the shuttle transport at Upsilon B, it said there was about 24 personnel at Theta, I think. Yeah. Alright, let's swipe the Omni-tool, see if our level 3 one can get us in. I think Catherine will be able to do it. There we go. Alright. We're locked in now. No turning back. And there's the water draining. Quite quickly, actually, for a very large room. Here we go. Oh, game's loading. It's crashed a bit there. Hopefully it brings us back. Oh. God, this is a massive freeze. Okay, there we go. We're in. A lot of loud noises telling whoever's in here that we're in. Yeah. There's a camera up there. Can anyone see us through there? Who knows? This game's lagging on quite a bit. This is a very large area, I'm guessing.
Anyone there? Well,
Right.
Catherine, we found Theta.
Yep, definitely. There's a lot of lag in here. May have to turn down the quality a bit, but hopefully that... It's because it's rendering everything. Hopefully it speeds up a little bit. So, we got 01, 02, and 03. Those were 5 there. Actually, yeah, 3, 4, and 5. There's actually a lot of areas here. Well, I'm going to go in order of the numbers, so I'm going to test out 1 first, see what we can find. Is this something we can interact with? No. It says WAU, though. Warden unit. Okay, so there's room number 1. Can't go in. That's the same kind of cracked glass we saw at Upsilon. I guess I'm going to have to find something to smash our way in there. Is there anything in the area we can? Is there a fire hydrant here? Let's use this. We'll explore everywhere else, but we'll go in the order of the numbers first. That's how I like to do things. Right. I totally forgot how to throw things, apparently. I think it's right-click. Alright, there we go. Alright. Yeah, also, like, before we smash this fully, I just want to say, expect monsters, new monsters at any time. I know I am myself. Any moment, any second, like even in this room. Expect anything in this facility. And also get ready to hide. Right. Here's room number 1. What can we find? I can't remember what kind of place Theta is in terms of what it does. Okay. Says men and women can come in here. It doesn't look like a lavatory. Very fancy one if it is. Emergency life supports. Right. The room ends here, so let's see what we can find. There's another room in there we can see, and also we can swipe around. I'm guessing this is where we put Catherine, but is there anything else we can do before we do that? What is that? Can we rotate that? It's just a stress ball. Glad to see they're still around in 2104. Guess a lot of people are still stressed around this time period. Can't read those notes. Can't really do anything. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, what does this say? Right, so there's obviously like a map. North Atlantic Ocean. And Paphos 2 is directly there. I'm guessing like all the other stations across the world, those are like the directions in which to go in order to get there. Yeah, right there's Paphos 2. Right in the middle of fucking nowhere. Yeah, it's gonna... I don't know if we'll ever get to the surface. Apparently it's fucked, but yeah. It's a long way from anywhere right now. Definitely. Let's plug Catherine in. Continue the story.
We're here? We're here! Okay, great. Time to hijack ourselves a submarine. There will be nothing stopping us when we have the Dunbat.
You guys sure have a lot of machines and vehicles down here. What makes this one so special?
It's the only transport that can go into the abyss without cracking like a can of soup.
If this is one of a kind, then how did they get the Ark down the abyss in the first place?
That's a good question. I suppose they did it the hard way and just walked.
Didn't realize that was an option.
Huh.
Kath, what's it like inside the Ark? Is it like a movie or virtual reality?
No, of course not. It's, like real life, but slightly better. Pleasant temperature, clean air, good weather.
So people in the Ark just walk around pretending it's the real world?
You don't have to pretend, it's perfectly immersive.
And it can just sustain itself?
Yes. Attached to a probe fueled by solar panels, it could survive for thousands of years.
That's amazing. Just thinking about the Earth being what it is and us setting out to save the final remains of humanity, it's
Heroic.
at least it feels worth doing.
Here we go. The Dunbat. Ah, damn it. I knew it was too good to be true.
What's wrong?
It's... It's quarantined.
Definitely infected.
Hold on. We need a security cipher.
How bad is it?
It's we don't write these things down type of bad.
Maybe someone's still around who can tell us what it is.
Sure. Let's go with that. I'll just unlock the other doors for you so you can explore the station.
Alright. I'm guessing we're leaving Catherine here? Maybe she can talk to us throughout the facility.
We need to find someone who knows the cipher. It's the only way to fire up the Dunbat.
Alright. Yeah. As far as I can see there, that room is heavily infected, so... Hopefully the Dunbat's still operational. Yeah, at least she's unlocked this area, like entire facility for us, or at least some areas of the facility, so... Yeah. Is there... Oh, this terminal's on right now. Let's see what this says. Site status. Theta. All systems operational. I don't believe that for a second. Hull. Subcode intact, approximately 99%. Armor intact, approximately 84%. Life support. Wow. I don't want that to be my life support. Air equals clean. Medium. Temperature 13 degrees. Pressure 2.102 bar. Last diagnosis. 2104. 1st to the 16th. Now, let me think. I think that Akers came here on the 15th, the day before. I think. Last diagnosis is I think before Akers fucked up this place, which is, it is clearly fucked up. Yeah. I'm guessing this place still isn't operational. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. Oh, there's multiple levels. Yeah, this place is going to take a lot of exploring. We're going to be here a while. Main level. Okay, so see that's where we came from. That's the main room. We headed to the right. That's room 1 we're in right now. There's also a room to the like right there we didn't check out. But yeah, this is basically the main level. There's the rooms 2, 3, 4, and 5. Black box beacon as well. There's a plus, but I don't see it. Maybe it's on the other levels. Oh wow, there's multiple ones of them, huh? Oh, look at that. Bunch of corridors, bunch of rooms, a massive maze of a place. We're going to be chased by something in this level. Definitely. Oh, can't wait for that.
Looks like all your friends moved downstairs.
Why abandon the gate? And the habitat? That's so strange. I don't like this at all.
So each one of those pluses is a black box, which is one of those neural sort of devices each person has in this facility. Obviously that map is a little glitched out. I can't read that for shit, but apparently the black box is telling us there's a lot of things still alive. Whether that means there's people or whether that means they're infected. Obviously Catherine said it's not good that they're all down in level 2. But yeah. I don't think that bodes too well. Especially if all of these people are infected and they're all still alive. Maybe that's what that means. Staff. Okay, let's see if we can remember all these names. Yeah, there's quite a lot. So who have we heard? So we've heard Alvaro, who's Emma. So Emma Alvaro, astrodynamics expert. That's Theta main. Robin Bass, who was the robot outside, field service technician, deceased. Because obviously she killed herself in order to get into the Ark. Interesting that it says Emma's not deceased. May still be alive. Catherine Chun, Intel Systems Engineer, missing. Well, obviously we know that she is in a... Well, she's brain scan. But maybe she's still alive, who knows. Dorian Cronstead, admin supervisor, deceased. So she's either dead or in the Ark. Jessica Davis, structural engineer, deceased. Joaquin Dufresne, field service technician. Sean Evans, field service technician. Martin Fisher, wrangler, just like Carl Semken, he's deceased. A lot of people who aren't deceased. So maybe either they're still alive or they're infected. Keith Forkrian, we've heard, is overseer. He's the person who talked about the common stuff like that, I think. Yeah, he's the main big cheese, I think, in Theta. Yeah, he's the overseer. Matthew Frost, biomimetrics, I never heard of that, expert. He's still alive, apparently. Jasper Hill, software coordinator. Nikolai Ivashkin, system architect. Maggie Komarebi, I think she's the person who died in the auxiliary station back at Theta. First responder. Guy Conrad, wrangler, deceased. Alice Coaster, payload manager. There's Sarah Lindwall, who we heard on the data buffer outside. Payload technician, missing. Interesting, there's a few missing people here. Nadine Masters, medical doctor, doesn't say whether she's deceased. Ian Peterson, we've heard of them. Imogen Reed, that's another name. Person that Catherine and Lindwall was talking about. Mechatronics engineer missing, and software engineer missing. Peter Strasky, dispatcher. Doesn't say he's dead. We heard him on the comm center in Upsilon, so he's definitely alive, but he doesn't sound like he's got his full mind anymore. Yeah. John Strohmeyer, security operative. He's the guy on the orientation back at Upsilon. He handles the security. Mechatronics engineer Richard Fabo and Heather Wolchek. It's a name we have heard a lot. Site service engineer. Carl and Amy mention Wolchek quite a lot. Oh, there's a lot more here. Oh god. Guests. Yeah, you know what? This is something I'm going to go all the way through. You can skip this if you want, but I want to kind of try and learn everyone here. Jane Adams, chief factor, Upsilon. Mariska Deviao, wrangler. Gavin Finley, FS technician, Upsilon, deceased. I'm guessing all the people deceased either died natural causes, or died from something in the facility, or they killed themselves in order to get into the Ark. Javid Goya, we've heard of Goya, wrangler at Delta. Nathan Grau, captain of Port Lambda, deceased. Vanessa Hart, dispatcher at Lambda. Vigdis Yondota, that is Jonesy, the dispatcher at Upsilon. She's not dead yet, so maybe still alive. Chris Josick, Lambda. Astrid Kriya, FS technician, Delta, deceased. Luis Murin, we've heard that name before, FST. Upsilon, deceased. It's too bad Luis Murin's deceased. I hope she was still alive, because I think I've heard her name a few times. Oh, wait, no, I've just realized. Luis Murin is the person who had our Omnitool. The Omnitool that we have now originally belonged to Luis Murin. I think she was the headless body back at Upsilon. Yeah, she's definitely dead. Geotechnical engineer, Upsilon. Baxter Rogers. Aishish Shankar, wrangler. Brandon Wan. Now, we heard Wan's name as well, wrangler. Okay. Yeah, Brandon Wan, yeah. Okay, I thought that was two different people. That's actually the same person. Okay. Yep, I'm just going to go ahead and say this. I'm not going to remember all these guys. I'm going to remember all the main people, but... yeah, that's a lot of people. A lot of potential infected people here at Theta, yeah. So that's everything, yeah, right. So at least we've done that. Nothing to really see on there. But yeah, all the facility's basically back in operation, thanks to Catherine. Let's head back out. I think we'll open this door. Doesn't look like there's anything out there. What is that? There's always this, like, door opener, but what is this? Oh, it just turns the lights on. Okay. I should have guessed that from the light bulb, but yeah. Okay. Alright, I'll keep that on, I guess. If we have to go back in here, at least we can see things. Right. Let's head to room 2, then, if we can. I'm guessing we can't, because that's the locked door there. I'm guessing we can't go in. Was there anything else back here? we get through this door? No. Okay. So is there any way to get into room 2? I don't think there is. Oh, this is the giant door here to room 2. Oh, what was that? Heard something spark out there. I don't know what that was. Okay, so we can't actually use our Omni tool because Catherine's hooked up. Guessing this is the room where the dump bat's in. This is the door we need to open once we get the security cipher. Right. For the Omni tool, one of the tool chips. So yeah, this is where we're going to go to get to the dump bat at the end of Theta. That's where we're going to head. So we got 3 more doors, 3, 4, and 5. There's a big one there, but I don't think we'll get in there. Let's check out 3 and 4. Oh, careful of the wet floor, guys. Oh. Okay, that gave me a bit of a fright, but I think a sensor went off and that's what unlocked those doors there. It's weird that one's green, but this is clearly closed. Yeah, that's weird. Let's head into 3 first, see what we find. Oh, that looks ominous as shit.
Why would they all leave this floor?
I don't get it either. It's like they all just cleared out.
Yeah. And what made them clear out exactly? Let's check this out. I don't like this one bit. Okay. This looks quite important. I don't know if we have to get the 4th room first or not. Oh! Right, at least we got some lights on. That's good. I hate being in the dark all the time in this game. Right, we've got another detection port there.
What's so interesting downstairs? Just labs and offices. Maybe the shuttle station.
Should we go check?
Rather not. Got a bad feeling about this.
Me too. Probably not a good idea. Also, worthy of note here. Look at that flesh, like, covered substance there. That's what we saw back at Delta. I think when Akers injected people, they... I don't know what happened to them, but like this flesh substance, much like the WoW, started infecting like the place, the area which their bodies were.
Maybe they wanted to keep close to the shuttle station in case something went wrong.
You're really stuck on that one.
I'm just worried about my colleagues.
That's true. Catherine did work at Theta, so she knows everybody here. So of course she would be worried about her employees, but yeah. I'm worried about this. So obviously you've got the WoW, the infection, but you've also got this flesh infection as well, which is really creepy. I'm guessing Akers caused this. Yeah. This is probably going to be all over the place. The fact that everyone ran to the shuttles and they're all there now, I'm guessing the rest of this place is like infected with this, and plus the WoW as well. Should we head down here or should we visit room 4 first? I'm going to check if there's anywhere else at room 4 first. Definitely can get into here. Alright. You see, that looks important as well. It's very hard to tell. That actually leads down to the next level, I think. That leads to level 1. So I'm going to keep that. And I'm going to do this. Room 3 first. Let's see what's down here. Catherine clearly doesn't want us to go downstairs, but, you know, that's where the game's going to lead us. Let's just face it. A lot of like different corridors. Yeah, this is perfect atmosphere, perfect environment for monsters just be roaming around. Oh god, that flesh stuff makes a really like fleshy sound. It's terrifying. Right, can we close this door? No, we can't. Okay, I don't like that. Is there anything in here? That looks like a data buffer, but it's not online. Yep, the fact that there's nothing in this room means this is a room we're going to be hiding in. I'm going to remember that this room's here if we encounter anything. I'm going to hide right here. Right in that spot. Planning ahead's a very good thing. And there's something... Oh, that's pitch blackness down there, but there's a door. What's down here? Okay, that's another room. Let's going to see what's down here first. Again, with Soma, it's very hard to know where to go first. Oh, there's black blood. Black blood is not a good thing. That's maybe how the infection spreads, but my main theory is that is what this stuff that Akers injecting people into, basically. We got ourselves a perma seal here, a pneumatic seal. fact that this is sealed means that something bad is past this door. I'm going to go into the other door first. I'm going to go with my gut instinct and go the directions I feel are going to basically lead me to where the story isn't going to continue and where we can actually find lore stuff. Because I don't want to go further in and basically lock ourselves into this. Oh! Oh my god! Fucking hell! Oh my god, my heart just fucking raced there. I did not like that. That gave me a fucking heart attack. Okay. Fuck you, game. God, Frictional games, you're not supposed to be about jump scares. You're better than that. What is this? That is nothing. Okay. I feel we're going to be starting to find stuff. I don't know what, but this area is very big. And there's more stairs there, like... Should we check out the sealed door first? I'm going to check out the sealed door first. I wish I had a map of this place. I think we do, but like, I don't know. Oh, screw this. Okie dokie. At least we know which room we're going to run into if there's anything in here. Whew. Get ready to run. I think it leads into the same place. Oh, there's a pilot seat. Right. Oh god, they have robots here. Of course they have robots here. Alright, lights on. Okay, I'm gonna shut this door. I'm gonna shut all the doors apparently, okay.
This is where I did my scan.
Oh.
And all the others, I suppose.
You don't remember?
My scan was the first. Had to test the scanner before I could start making promises.
Yeah. God, it's brave of her to do that first, right? Yeah. I don't think I could have done that first. Like, I would have had to see someone else do it and know it's legit. But this is where the scans were done, huh? Yeah. There's a data buffer on the wall here. Let's check this out. Yeah, just another pilot seat, I guess. I don't know if there's anything else we can interact with. Right, there's a troubleshoot there. Let's see what this data buffer is.
Strasky? Come in. I need help in the lab, the scan room.
What happened?
Conrad killed himself after the scan.
Jesus, how?
Maser tool? What should I do?
I'm gonna need to tell Strohmeyer.
No, please! I'm so close. Strohmeyer's gonna shut down the ARC project. It's not my fault people keep killing themselves.
Catherine, what are you gonna do? It's not like you can sneak a 300-pound body out of the lab.
I know.
Catherine, are you okay?
Not even close.
Oh god. Catherine didn't want any of this, clearly. Yeah. God, why did people keep killing themselves? Maybe that Mark Sarang because he thought of it such an ingenious and incredible idea that he convinced people they had to kill themselves in order to continue into the Ark. Like, they wouldn't properly continue unless they killed themselves. Maybe that's why, but... yeah, it's fucked up. Let's know that much. It's definitely fucked up. Yeah, it's just another pilot seat. They're kind of telling us someone sits in the seat. Brains activated into it. Obviously, they're in the robot. Research, cartography, maintenance. And they go from underwater back into the body, yeah. But of course, we know that the pilot seat gave people bouts of nausea, and obviously I think that's the cause of the brain scans and people going into the robots in the first place, yeah. Alright, let's do a bit of troubleshooting here. Don't know what that is. Error codes. Unable to connect to mainframe. Please reset router in the sub-level vault or contact maintenance. Right, so we need to reset a router maybe? If we need to continue with this, I'm guessing. Yeah, okay. Where was that again? In the sub-level vault. Okay, I'm gonna keep that on there. Alright. Let's head back out. 2 seconds. Just Just turning up the volume a bit. It's a little bit quiet for me. Right, what is this?
Ah, I see.
Oh,
What?
Check the terminal. I just want to make sure.
2 seconds. I'm going to shut this door. I'm not going to be jumping. Fuck! Fuck you! Oh my god. Okay. I'm just going to have my back turned with the door open. Oh, screw you. Okay, is there anything we can see up there? No, that's just more errors, yeah. Obviously, as we can see, the WoW has completely taken over this terminal. The Nanami composition. Type, compressed Nakajima neurograph. Continuous time, 21 microseconds or milliseconds. Captured March 12th, 2014. We're back in our time. Author Nakajima Shin. Subject name, Nanami. Sex female. Birth, December 11th, 1997. Death, July 17th, 2021. Nationality, Japanese. Oh my god, I just realized the names on the side. Berg, Munchie, and me. Okay. I don't know who this Nanami was, but yeah. The 2 doctors who scanned my brain back in 2015 and brought my human consciousness here, they're both here. The paste files, Berg. Type, compressed Nakajima neurograph. Continuous time, 6 microseconds. Captured April 28th, 2015. Yeah, we got that brain scan in May, I think. Author David Munchie. Subject Paul Berg. Male, November 27, 1984. Death, August 2nd, 2069. He lived quite a while. I don't think he killed himself for the Ark, unless that's... if they knew that's what they were doing. But I don't think so, because Catherine did it way in the future. They didn't know anything about that, but... why were they doing brain scans back in 2015? That's so weird. Why does it say to erase data? Is that a thing we can just do? I'm going to hold off on that. Obviously, yeah, Canadian. We're Canadian. We came from Canada, Toronto. Let's check out Munchie. This is the guy that sent us here.
How did this... What is this?
I have no idea. Yeah, it's pretty much all the same stuff. Again, he lived to 2078. So he lived to basically see all this happen. Basically, I think this is around the same time when... because it started in the 60s, didn't it? So he was definitely part of this. He would have been very old, but... yeah. Very, very old. Probably in his 90s. Alright. Let's check us out. This is going to be weird. Why are we here?
Kath, what is this? Why do you have a file of me?
You are one of Dr. Munchie's templates. A legacy scan.
A legacy scan. Simon Jarrett. Continuous time 5 ms. Captured May 2nd, 2015. That's the last we remember of that. David Munchie. Simon Jarrett, male. July 16th, 1988. Death. June 1st, 2015. We died a month after we had our brain scanned. A month afterwards. Do you think it's our brain trauma that did that? We have no memory of what happened after the brain scan, but apparently we were alive about 30 days after the brain scan. The brain scan didn't, like, knock us out and kill us, it just scanned us. So what did the original Simon Jarrett do? Before that, there's audio recordings here. I'm definitely going to listen to these. Oh my god, post-scan. Roadmap, May 20th, and then last recording on the day we died. This is going to be big. Let's do the first one. Post-scan, May 2nd, 2015. Day of the scan.
Okay, that's it.
Wow, that was fun.
That's a relief. Still figuring this out, so...
It was freaky. So many lights. What do we do now?
Paul and I are going to run tests for a week or so, and then we'll work out a roadmap to your recovery.
Well, I feel excited. Can't wait to get back to the living.
Oh my god. Yeah, Simon just came out of the brain scan thinking it was a brain scan. David Munchie was like... I don't know, I thought David Munchie like knocked us out after the brain scan, but I don't know. I don't know what to think about those two. I really don't. Here's the roadmap. About just over 2 weeks, May 20th.
We've worked everything out. Everything is legal. Vouched for by Dr. Peak and Professor Way.
Oh, that's great news.
No big change in medication. You'll be taking an aspirin every morning, but that's about it. Paul worked out a diet with some variations you should try out. You can continue doing physical therapy. Also, there's some extra cardio training every other day.
Okay, getting complicated.
Don't worry, it's really not. We're going to keep an eye on you every week, so we'll be able to adjust the plan if needed.
It seemed like they were doing a legit brain scan for us, for our brain trauma after the car accident, but like... Well, I don't know. I'm still very confused. I guess we'll listen to the last recording. This is the day we died, by the way. Are we going to hear Simon, or is this going to be a recording after he died? Let's see.
The model was sound. It should have worked.
Okay.
It's not your fault, David.
I really wish things had turned out differently.
Yeah, me too.
I was supposed to save you.
Hey, you got my brain on file. Maybe you can put it to some use.
Yeah, who knows? You'd be okay with that? Using it for my research?
Sure. It's like a part of me lives on or something. Like a donated organ. You know what sucks about dying?
What?
The crash. Everything up till now. The brain damage. You guys, everything. It's made my life so much more real. I started thinking about all the things I was going to do. I'd never been more excited to be alive. All that hope. Wasted.
I am at a loss for words. God, that was recorded the day Simon died. So at least we know how the original Simon Jarrett died. He died from his brain trauma, like I thought. I have a question, though. David Munshi was trying to help him, and obviously it didn't go well, but here's the big question right here. What if David Munshi, this whole time, and Berg, of course, knew it wasn't going to work? He knew that Simon was fucked. But obviously he convinced Simon to scan his brain for their own use, for the fact that he had his brain on scan and they could use them, as he said, for their research. I kind of think maybe Munshi and Berg and everyone knew that Simon was fucked. Their research and all that, like the stuff they were trying to do for him, they knew it was going to fail. But they just got Simon Jarrett there just to scan his brain for their research. I think that might be a big possibility. Either that or they were... it sounded very shady at the end there, but like... Maybe it was all legit, who knows? It's not confirmed yet, but... Okay, so did a bit of a cut there, sorry about that, but originally I decided to erase all of these files, like Nanami, Berg Munch, and even myself. And then I kind of thought, maybe that's not a good idea. I don't even know why, but I don't like the thought of erasing myself. I mean, I'm not too sure about these, like Munch and Berg. It's not really my problem, but myself, like this is the only thing left, of Simon Jarrett, and I thought it was a mistake erasing the data, so I kind of went back and decided not to. Just to let you guys know, so yeah, I've decided not to. Whether that has any ramifications in the future, whether I erase it or not, I don't even know, but I'm only going to erase this if the game forces me a la, Amy Avaro, like having to take off her life support. I had to do that in order to continue for the game. If the game's like, nope, erase the data, you have no choice, then I will. But, yeah, just let you guys know, I've decided not to.
What's a legacy scan?
They're historic templates for AI construction. Any self-respecting engineer wouldn't use legacies anymore, but they're great for learning. They come with every development kit.
So, my brain scan turned into a template for artificial intelligence.
You should be proud.
So much for that mystery. No magic or time travel needed. I was here all along, waiting for someone to shove a picture of my brain into a suit and hit the power button.
Yeah. I mean that kind of solves the mystery of the fact that, you know, I mean, we kind of knew already. It was more of like, you know, putting all the pieces together, but we knew that the brain scan back in 2015 wasn't just a brain scan. That was, you know, David Munchie and the rest of the doctors scanning our consciousness, and, you know, that was what they called it now, a legacy scan, and obviously here it is still in 2104, still existing. And, I mean, even though that question is answered, you know, that's why we're here, there's another really big question, and it's on my mind constantly. Who turned us on? Why are we awake in 2104 after our legacy scan's been going on for so long? Why now? And who turned us on? Who put us into this robotic body with our consciousness inside it? Why is this iteration of Simon Jarrett, us, just active now? We didn't turn ourselves on, someone else did. Now that is the big question right there, and I cannot wait to find out. I don't even know who it could possibly be. It says in there, like, Munch and all those guys, they're dead. No longer exist, and obviously their legacy scans still exist, so they could be uploaded just like we did, but... And whoever that Nanami is, that's another question. I don't know if we've ever heard who Nanami was, but apparently she died in, I don't know, 2020, something like that, but yeah. God, there's a lot more questions, but even more intrigued as I was before, so... I think that's everything to do in here, because we still can't get into the terminal, so... Let's check everything else out. That'll lead us back in there, but... can't get into that room. I don't want to go into that room, because clearly something's fucked up in there. It's more of that flesh infection, whatever it is. But, yeah, let's see what's in here. Oh, free research. Might be a lot of interesting stuff in here.